Good evening. This is Judah Awakens 28 coming to you again with another source that shows that the Israelites of the Bible, all 12 tribes, were black people then and they're black people now. Last week, remember, we discussed the tribe of Judah and that in the 1800s, there was already knowledge of a possible immigration of the tribe of Judah into West Africa. And we know that they had to have been black people because there are no historical eyewitness accounts, no documentation whatsoever of white Jews, so-called white Jews, fleeing into West Africa from the Babylonian destruction, the Roman destruction, or the Spanish Inquisition. You're just not going to find it. Although we do know that the tribe of Judah was sent to West Africa by the Portuguese. And even then, you're not going to find accounts of white Jews being sent to West Africa and being sold as slaves. You're just not going to find it. There is none. There will never be any because it never happened. And so you're not going to find any sources of that. But we do know that the tribe of Judah had to have been black fleeing into West Africa. And although this page is called Judah Awakens 28, I do love to talk about the other 12 tribes because we have to confirm who all 12 tribes are. And tonight we're going to do that with the tribe of Manasseh. And the tribe of Manasseh is from the Northern Kingdom. And as you well know, the Northern Kingdom has been mentioned a lot by a lot of people in these last few years. We've heard that Native Americans in there and there's Mexicans in there and, some people, Europeans and Negroes and everybody wants to claim that they're Israelites. But we have to have witnesses. You cannot just make claims without witnesses, all right? So tonight we're going to go to a witness written in the year 1854 that mentions the tribe of Manasseh by name. And the title of this book is The One Primeval Language by Charles Forster. And again, it was written in the year 1854. Now, I'm going to read a passage from this book. Keep in mind that just like other writers in the 1800s, he admits that an Israelite tribe is black. He admits it. But just like those other writers, a lot of times they had to explain why they were black. And usually it involves some crazy theories and some lies, all right, some flat out lies. Well, he's no different, all right? And again, the name of this book is The One Primeval Language by Charles Forster, written in the year 1854. And we're going to start the passage, and it says, "Now we know from the book of Nehemiah that such foreign alliances were not unusual among the Jews after the captivity. And as Manasseh had become a Tartar horde, seated as we have seen in the country of the Khazars, it may justly be inferred that they indulged in a similar latitude, intermarrying with their female slaves, or contracting marriages with the black Khazars mentioned by Ibn Halkal. The subject at large and the point at hand received curious light from a single expression in the Cochin Manuscript, whence it would appear both that the tribe of Manasseh had become tawny or black, and that this tribe had settled in Malabar and were the true ancestors of the black Jews. The expression in question, the tanned or sun-black Manasseh." All right? So we know from the ancient books written in the 1800s and the 1700s that there were two classes of Jews in India. The Cochin Jews, they were black Jews and there were white Jews, and they kept separate from each other. And the writer stated that it would appear that the black Jews were the more ancient of the two. But what was funny is, just like in America, the white class was higher than the black class. But the black class was always considered the more ancient of the two when it came to the white Jews and the black Jews of Cochin. Now, you just sit here and you listen to me read that the tribe of Manasseh had become tawny or black, and that this tribe had settled in Malabar and were the true ancestors of the black Jews who were considered to be the more ancient of the two, according to other writers. There you have it. The tribe of Manasseh, they were called black, they were called tan or sun blacked, right? And they were considered to be the ancestors of the so-called Jews of Malabar that's in India. And they were written about quite often in the 1800s and the 1700s. So when you get a chance, look up the black Jews of India and remember that this passage right here said that they were the true ancestors of the black Jews, the tribe of Manasseh. So with that being said and done, we know that there would be Israelites in the land of India. According to Esther 1:1, Xerxes ruled over 127 provinces stretching from India to Cush. So that means there will be Israelites in the land of India. And this passage that we read from this book stated that the black tribe of Manasseh were the ancestors to those black Jews of Malabar, who by the ancient writers were considered to be the more ancient of the two between the black Jews and the white Jews, right? So this is another witness that you can add to your collection to show that the Israelites were indeed black people. And we have not only biblical evidence from Genesis to Revelation, but we also have historical evidence, eyewitness accounts, other nations saying that the Israelites were black people. It's not just us saying it, but we have other nations. We can go on and on and on. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up. And remember, black people in America and around the world who are descended from the transatlantic slave trade, you are the tribe of Judah, the true biblical Hebrews.